Alrighty, folks, it's Friday. Start of a new week for us, for you guys. We're going to a job. We're going to be working on another wallpaper job. We'll start today and finish tomorrow. No?
Monday.
Monday. Oh, we're not going to work the weekends. Hopefully.
We ain't working on the weekends.
There we go. So we'll start the prep today and get on Monday. Yay! Our temperatures have dropped also. It's been chilly at night.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Finally found something I remember out here.
Those are some cool cars. That's our driveway.
This couple is doing their home in handprint papers. One of them has to be hand trimmed, so it comes 25 inches wide. I have to trim it down to 24 inches wide and keep the match. So the seams are going to be fun to deal with. The other one is an unusual paper in that it doesn't have any type of a vinyl coating on it, and it's only 17.5 inches wide. And the directions say to use a wallpaper paste that you paste on the wall and then wet the back of the wallpaper and then apply it to the wall. I don't know a single professional wallpaper hanger that would do that. So we're going to try using our regular paste, hang it like normal, and just try our best to keep the paste off the front, which I don't think is going to be a problem. So anyhow, that's our dilemma of the day.
Yeah. Now we're at a Mexican food place. We get some berry soup.
And I looked for a place that had menudo for Janet because she loves menudo and she hasn't had it in a long time. We come over here and it's on their menu and Janet says, I want the menudo. And they say, we only serve it on Saturdays. Today's Friday, so.
Yeah, which is not unusual. And then we said we were going to work on the weekends. We're going on Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday, guys, and I wanted to show you guys something I thought you might find interesting. As you know, I'm hanging wallpaper again, and this is a paper that I'm going to be hanging tomorrow in a kitchen in a bay window, with a bay window. And this is a completely different type of paper than most wallpapers. First of all, it is a hand woven paper. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but there's weaves of paper that hold this together basically. And there's a few things that are unusual about this paper. First of all, it's a hand print, meaning it's made by hand. The inks are all put into the machine by hand, and the design was created by hand. And it's a hand trimmed paper, which makes it much more difficult. Now what I mean by a hand trimmed paper is this side over here would be your left seam. This side would be your right seam, of course. Now when you start looking at your match, where you're going to match it up, you'll see this little flower right here, or this leaf right up here in the top corner. And that leaf repeats itself in the top right hand corner also. Now, if you can imagine, this is the left side of the paper, this is the right. So when I hang my next piece, this right side is going to overlap this left side, as if like this. Alright, so I go to hang the paper. This is where my seam's going to be. Get it lined up perfectly. Right there. Boom. Okay. So now you see where the seam is. That is the seam. That's the way it should look finished. Now, problem is, I had to overlap at a 1/2 inch in order to get there. That 1/2 inch would show. So I have to cut a new seam, basically take a straight edge, lay right down over this 1/2 inch section, right in the middle, and then use a razor blade and cut through both pieces of paper, top and lower section. I'll then peel off the top section, pull it back up like this and peel off the lower section that I cut, lay them back down, and it'll form a perfect seam. Now they do that to help hide the seams, because this pattern, even though it's a busy pattern, right on the seam you have a lot of the beige background showing, and that makes it hard to hide the seam. So this paper comes 25 inches wide, but I'm only going to use 24 inches of it. Makes for a long day. It is a slow process. Then on top of that, this can't be pasted in the normal way that you paste wallpaper. They want you to turn it over. Imagine a 9-foot piece. We're going to turn it over. We're going to use a sponge and sponge the back of it with water lightly. And then we're going to put the paste on it, because this paper will start expanding, because it doesn't have a vinyl finish on it. It's just a paper. So when it gets wet, it wants to expand in different directions. So you have to put paste on it and then set it inside of a plastic bag for up to 30 minutes to allow for the paste to properly create an adhesion on the paper, and to allow the paper to expand. Then I can hang that piece.
We're going to go and try to get this done today, I think, and get us a check. Cool. And then get back to our property and try to get some more stuff done.
Turn left onto County Road 212.
That was some tough papers to work with. Totally unusual. Greg did a fantastic job on it. Yeah, it took longer to hang it than normal old-fashioned papers, but man, it looked really good. And now we're going to another place. Okay, this is a builder, right? Brand new home. The paper hanger kind of messed up. So we're redoing the paper hanger's work. So it's going to take prep. I don't know if we're going to have to, if we can pull it all the way easy, fine. If it's stuck good to the wall, we'll pull all the loose spots. There's loose spots, okay? There's some bad cuts, but we're going a day early. We're ahead of schedule. Alright guys, that 4-Way Cafe, pretty good food. We went to lunch there. And we're done with the prep on this house out here. Superintendent that we haven't met yet was supposed to bring the paper yesterday. He was supposed to bring it today.
You're supposed to bring it the day before yesterday, then yesterday,
Okay.
and then today, yeah.
Yeah, so, and we still haven't gotten the paper.